Get ready. Start. Mr. Vice Chairman, sir, I rise to lend my support to the budget proposals of our new Finance Minister, Sri C. Subramaniam. Before taking up this particular responsibility in the center, he was for many years in charge of the finances of the Tamil Nadu state, and he then made a name for himself as one who has a grasp of the intricacies of public finances and also an ability to tackle the problems of public finances with boldness and imagination. These qualities, I am glad to say, are very much reflected in the proposals which are before us. What I particularly like about the budget proposals this year is this: they reveal the sincere approach of the government to achieve increased production, industrial as well as agricultural, which alone could improve the much deteriorated economic situation in the country. Achievement of this objective is the only answer to bring down the prices. As long as shortages exist and as long as industrial production deteriorates, the prices would be spiraling, having worst effect on the life of the people, particularly the lower income groups. I am glad that the finance minister has taken care to achieve this objective in making large allocations for agriculture and food production. The real and difficult task is not in making allocations for the plants, but in putting them through. In my mind, it appears that both the central and state governments are launching ambitious plans which our economy cannot bear. Instead of taking up too many projects, we should confine ourselves to a few projects and complete them in the record time. By doing so, we would not only be saving a lot of money in establishments, but would be able to reap the fruits sooner to enable us to proceed further. In this connection, I also wish to make an appeal to the central government through you, sir, that it should identify certain important projects as national projects and allot more money for their early completion. Although we had attained independence nearly 40 years ago, we are still depending upon food imports. We seem to have spent about 4 to 500 crores during the last year on the import of food grains. It is indeed a very unhappy and unsatisfactory situation in which we are still placed. Instead of spending hundreds of crores on food imports, and that too in the form of scarce and valuable foreign exchange.